What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on this channel. Today we're playing a interesting game called the Stanley Parable. I've played this, actually I've never played this game. Maybe like 4 or 5 years ago I think I watched somebody play this game, and there's a lot to this game. This game is no joke. So let's go ahead and hop into it. The end is never the end. All I know is there's a lot of different ways that this could end. Play out, if you will. And I know nothing of it as far as how to do what or what to do. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, here we are.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
427.
Employee number 427's job was simple.
Okay.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Day?
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Was he? I guess we'll find out.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I regained my wits. Every time I click the mouse, it makes like a keyboard clicking sound. He said I stepped out of my office, but I guess I have to. Okay. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could
Stanley
it mean?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, I just turned that person's computer off.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay. Okay. Be my Valentine. Okay. Nothing, man. Nobody. That guy's playing a video game in there. Alright, this thing's kind of running like a potato. Did I crash the game? Oh. This might have made it worse. I don't know. Nothing, man? Like, what? Do you see that, though? There's like wires and stuff out there.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
This is where it gets funny.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
What?
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Okay, I guess that's all.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
What Like, I kind of want to, but like... The warehouse also looks pretty fun. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible.
Okay, well that's rude. You don't... Yo, where am I? What warehouse operates like this? Do not jump from the cargo lift when it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty from... That's a lot. Penalty... Wait, you get penalized for jumping off the cargo lift?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've got...
We might have, honestly.
I'm not your enemy.
It's running like a potato.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
You don't gotta make me feel bad about it.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
What?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking
oh my
for
gosh, for her? All right, let's change this real quick. Real quick. We're gonna try.
Is it, Stanley? Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Okay.
She's been waiting.
Has she? Which way do I go now? Do I go back? No. Do I go up here? Okay. Maybe I'll... Oh, wow. This is really... Oh, my
That's
gosh.
Her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
What if I don't? I'm so confused right now. What happened? Oh, my.
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
What?
Who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
What if I don't? You just insulted me. I don't... What if I don't?
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Okay, I don't like that at all. Oh my gosh. What's actually going on here?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him.
It's making me push the button.
That he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his
I have to push
existence.
the button on my...
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing
Stuff's
exactly
changing.
what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch.
What?
Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work.
What?
One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Have I?
But in his mind,
what?
In his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
What TV?
And so he began to fantasize
that
about
changed.
his own job. First, he imagined that one day
Where's the
while
TV?
at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
What? I'll prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy
where'd my dinner go?
he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
My
Down one
dinner's
path
gone.
lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls.
Oh?
And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer.
Oh,
How could
my
there
wife is
possibly
gone,
be?
and now the door's
In reality,
blocked.
all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I kind of want to. Should I do it? I don't. Nope. 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 Oh, nope. He told me not to do it. He told me not to do it. He told me not to do it. How long am I supposed to wait to not do it? Ah! I hit it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
I don't know. How? I don't want to press 6 to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try
very
once more
different.
to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to.
Okay.
I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And
Well, I don't like that ending very much. I didn't like that one. Oh. Did we start over?
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could
Stanley
it mean?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna act like none of that happened. That dude's still playing some game. We're gonna go to the meeting room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I guess we'll go this way. I guess we'll let the dictator of my life tell me what to do. Why does this look like a weird... It doesn't have a number on it. I can't see. Oh. Did I miss a
Yet
memo?
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
What to do about 432? Standard graphs, not cost efficient. Get Chris out of the bathroom, the broom closet. Why is Chris in the broom? Everyone is unique. Me, most of all. Well, thank you. Post review. Stripes. Oh. Number of slides on this chart. Slides, charts, and slides. Ooh. Synergize core. Oh, nice. Okay, well, Chris, are you in here? Am I Chris? What happens if I go in?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
It said get Chris out of the broom closet. Okay. I don't know. Okay, bye broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, we're going up to the boss's office. Not that one. One more. Oh, wow, it looks nice up here. Let's just say. Ooh. Maybe I wanted to take an executive bathroom break. It's not this one. Is this...
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Yes.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Oh.
2845.
Oh, there's
But
no
of
way I
course,
could possibly
Stanley
know that.
couldn't possibly
Yeah.
have known this.
Yeah. There's no possible way. There's absolutely no possible way. I could have known
Stanley
it.
just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
Yep.
Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the
Never
combination
possibly
was
know. 2845. Could not
Stanley
possibly.
simply began entering random codes into the keypad,
Uh-huh.
knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood
Uh-huh.
2845.
Why is it in red this time? I don't like it.
Yet incredibly, by
Yeah,
simply
incredibly.
pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by
Okay.
sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh my gosh. Is there... Can I play the piano? Alright. Well, here we are. Whoa, what is over here? It's so dark. There's absolutely nothing there. Why is that so dark? Oh. Here we go.
Descending deeper into the building,
Yes.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
I do,
It was
actually.
a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Exactly.
This
Why now?
question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay. For long.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
What? Escape? We're gonna go this way this time. Oh, it's super dark.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
This is what the guy was
What
talking
horrible
about.
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Do I have an alternative? Oh, there's another bridge down there. Employee observation protocol. Oh my.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Freedom meant nothing.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
What was my number again? 427? Yeah, 427. Alright, well, what's this?
No. He refused to believe
Guess we're going up.
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
I don't know.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
You're asking all these open-ended questions. I don't
Here
know.
was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Would I? I don't know what... It's all offline anyway. What happens if I hit these buttons, though? Am I supposed to hit these buttons? Am I doing this early? Oh, it did a negative sound. Well, we'll go check this out. The power. Alright. I thought that said hint.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
But what if I hit on? Who put this duct tape here? Oh.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to do
Whatever
that.
life he lives, it will be his. And that
Where'd I
was
go?
all he needed to know. It was perhaps
kind of party.
the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Again, you're telling me all the things that I can and can't do.
Stanley
Oh.
felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
It was happy. What can I say? I guess I beat the game. The end is never the end, so we don't know. But that is going to do it for today's episode. Don't know what I did the first time, if that's a true ending or if I don't know. All I know is that there's all kinds of different chances and possibilities for a different outcome. So if you like this, leave a like. If you want me to keep playing, comment down below that you want to see more episodes of it. And if you don't, I might not put out any more episodes. I don't know. Might happen. But yeah. So if you are new to the channel, or if you've been here a few times and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell if you want to know whenever I put out videos, in case I ever happen to put out an extra video sometime. But as far as this video goes, that's going to do it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!